Welcome back, folks. My name is Rudy. You're watching the picture of Rudy the puppet manipulating all the boxes while everybody gets uncomfortable, goes into the fetal position, and must go on social media to complain. That is my advertising and marketing department. Please make sure you fulfill your part. Today, folks, guess what we're doing? We're heading back to a different world of Pokemon XY Breakpoint. Now, these came from the world-famous Rudy's Pokemon bathroom. These are 36 packs that I broke down from my own EX-GX boxes from 2016 through 2018 era. And they've been in my bathroom for many, many years, accumulating very, very lovely custom-made scents on these packs. I do not charge extra for the smell. So my patron Steve, all the way in San Diego, California, coming from the Florida man on the other coast, says, Rudy, we're going in. So remember, folks, these are very volatile, unpredictable box opening videos on YouTube. We have no idea. We have done these before and had very minimal hits. We have done these before and had absolutely insane amounts of hits. There is no way to predict because there is no consistency. There is no real breakdown of mapping and packs of these things. There is no real way to know. These are all from individual things that I broke down. And we're going to see how this patron does today. We're going to start off with the old dragon. Oh, yeah, whatever Rudy said there. So starting off, nothing crazy, folks. Beautiful looking art in that reverse valley. Wow. So Breakpoint was okay. So let's talk about the history of Breakpoint. Let's go back a little bit, shall we? Let's try to remember what actually happened here. Breakpoint was met with, I would say, medium excitement and demand, and that was really about it. This product didn't sell like crazy. This is the era where kind of evolutions took all the hype and excitement, and everybody just wanted that. Love the Slowpoke over there. So any of the Breakpoint, Breakthrough, Steam Siege, Fates Reforged, these things didn't really get the limelight I felt that they deserved. I love the Gyarados Spirit Link. It took a very, very long time. These products were labeled as a failure and didn't go up in value, didn't do anything for probably about 5 years, which is why most people don't have them. Now, Greninja for our nice little holiday. Ooh, beautiful Hypno in there. God, we have not had any exotic hits. We've had some good foils there, or good little, I guess in Pokemon they're called hollows. Shows how much Rudy knows. But we have not had any exotic hits yet. So we're going to hopefully get something crazy here. Beautiful potion. All right, Pangoro. And a Slowbro there. Golly, really? This is Breakpoint, so I'm pretty sure we're supposed to have break cards and some very cool hits, right? Oh, speaking of break cards, I think I see something. So, folks, coming in hot here, our very first break card, a beautiful pack fresh over here, Dr. T. How are the conditions of these things? Ooh, those are nice. Those look really good. Okay, those are very, very nice conditions. So we have our first nice little hit there in this box. I know when I check on TCG Player in the open market, a lot of these XY era stuff, there's not really boxes or cases left, just full stop, period. And it's just, oh, ho-ho! Ho-ho! God, this is my life, and this is what I do for a living. It is kind of funny, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, Steve, you have yourself a ho-ho. I don't know if the ho-ho is deemed a major hit, but that is our first nice major hit here. So overall, I don't think we're doing too bad here. We're doing a 36-pack little pseudo box opening here. And I'd say out of 36 packs, we are 6, 7 packs in. Ooh, that is beautiful. God, some of that hollowing is so nice on there. Nothing too exotic there. Hey, you know what? We are, 12, 12, 12. So we're 6 packs in. Honestly, a break card and a nice hit in 6 packs, I think it's pretty good. So we're going to see if we break the mold here or if we stay with the average. Oh, break number 2. I don't know if the break cards are ever really a thing. Like, I remember some people said they were overpowered and some people hated them. There was a lot of, I remember people just they weren't well received at the beginning a long time ago. That's what I remember very, very clearly about this era of Pokemon, And that looks really cool. Camerupt. I think that's the thing that stands out. Everybody was so fixated on Pokemon evolutions, and of course, Pokemon Roaring Skies. Like, I feel like it overshadowed a lot of these other sets, And, oh, that's actually, God, he barely even noticed the hollowing on that one. My goodness. Bursting Balloon, Luxio, and Ocnon. So, I don't want to get into a conversation of Roaring Skies. That was just, that was a different era. Oh my goodness, that was something, man. Esper, and English. I can't even pronounce some of these. Oh my goodness. Boy, a lot of repeats in the common uncommon slot there. All right, Steve, that is the first quarter of the box right now, and we are coming in for another hit. Here it comes. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ooh. Manaphy EX. Boy, it brings back memories since I've seen these things. These are 2017? What year are these? 2016. God. 8 to 9 years ago. My goodness. So we got 2 breaks. 2 nice. That's not bad. In 12 packs, that's not bad. We're not kind of breaking down the we're not hitting the lottery here, but we're not striking out. We got pretty stable here. Very nice, everybody. And yes, folks. Oh! Remember, folks, when you price check these, I always get messages after these videos. I just want to remind everybody, when you price check and look into old Pokemon, it's very, very deceiving, everyone. Because you'll see some of the hits in the set on TCG Player. It'll say like $5. Then when you actually click on the listing, it says like damaged for $50, and near mint to mint's like 100 to 200. So the pricing on these old Pokemon, Eradicate, can be very, very, very tricky. So make sure you, before thinking like every card in the set's just like $2, it's really not. If you get these cards and they're so old and in minty condition or gradable, when these things go into the 9s, 9, 5s, and 10s, it becomes a pretty big deal, folks. These are not, because again, you'll see most of the cheap cards because they're all heavy played and damaged. So there's not a ton of financial value in that particular condition, you know. All right, we got something crazy coming. There we go. Oh, Manaphy. Oh, that is the different. Is that the, whoa, that is the flashy, super crazy, like textured one there. Same card number is not the same card number. Okay, well, that's really neat. One of each version. And of course, a beautiful puzzle of time there. So not bad, Steve. So halfway through the box, I'm not sure what particular hit we're all looking for in this. That is break number 3. That is the, yeah, I was like, isn't that the same gold duck? Yeah, so we have 2 of the same breaks. Not bad, folks. So we are now 3 breaks in and 4 main hits in half a box. I don't consider that too bad at all, everybody. So far, we are a pretty solid box opening right here. Beautiful little Throaky and a Slow King. See, I feel like the reverse holos feel more unique because you see the detailed art and it highlights the bordering and details. Like that holo, I don't feel, I mean, it kind of makes it kind of neat on the Slow King because it makes them look a little kind of floating and kind of little hovering in the air there. But usually that kind of holo doesn't do anything to really accentuate the art. It doesn't add to it, doesn't make it feel better. It doesn't make it feel special or anything, you know. Stantler, Trevenant, and nothing in that particular pack. I would say box prices of Breakpoint are probably going to run you between, what, $500, maybe $600 a box right now? If you can really get them. There's not really a whole lot out there. And, if you just want to buy the singles in this set, ouch, you're going to pay some money if you're going to buy the graded hits in this thing. They are quite pricey, everybody. See, I love that. Like that reverse holo on that background and everything. Because you get the same couple of rares in all of them. Anyways, but in an era where everybody's obsessed with Scarlet Violet right now and talking about the, the infamous, surging sparks to the moon, I just want everybody to remember that every era of Pokemon, while it's very, very different, it is very, very similar. And there's not really much difference in a lot of these things. Because I was around a long time ago, and the attitude towards this was just as negative as the beginning of Scarlet Violet, when everybody just said the product was bad, nobody was really into it very much, and then years later now, people fight and literally would do anything to get some of these older things, especially sealed product, because that means your hits are going to be in minty pack fresh condition, and that gives you those huge grading premiums, and that's what a lot of people go for. Beautiful. Oh my God, really? We got the old beautiful Spirit Link here. I cannot believe it, seriously. Ho-ho! Number 3. 3 ho-hos. I'm hoping that's not the worst card in the set, Steve, because we've got 3 of the same flippin' ho-ho! Like, really? Like, I hope that's not the worst one, because that's just brutal, man. Ooh, that Heatmore looks awesome. Looks right. It's like third eye. Anyways, we're hitting down to the end here, but overall, 3 breaks, 5 solid regular hits, even though I don't know if the ho-ho there's the, ooh, what is that? We got a full art holo reverse valley. I don't remember seeing this. That's a nice little, I'm going to put that up in the, that's a pretty cool looking hit. I was not familiar with that particular one. I don't recall even seeing that one in the past. Hopefully that's just not bulk things. Everyone's making fun of it because that looks really, really neat right there. Okay. Trubbish and Gobador and Potion and nothing there, folks. All right, last couple packs here. Steve, I don't know what your plans are. I don't know if you're actually going to grade these or you're going to keep them all. I don't know what your plans are for these old cards, but I am very curious. If you do decide to grade them, if you want to use PCG, I will give you a nice discount. And if you're going to send it elsewhere, that's fine too. But at least let me know what the grades come out to be. I'm very, very curious on how pack fresh cards, because the quality of the holos from this particular era, sometimes they'd be perfect, and then other packages would just be terrible right out of the pack. But this one seems quite good. Ooh, Clefairy, beautiful. Ooh, okay. That is our first hit of the old Espeon EX there. That looks gorgeous. The condition looks, see, you got slight, you see the slight whitening out of the pack right there. See the corners, little tiny nicks like that? And that's why most of these things will grade a 9. So right out of the gate, most of these will grade 9s. And then, like I said, you fast forward years later with kids with these things. That's why most of these things are in played and damaged and heavy play condition. That's why they're very difficult to get high grade versions. And that's why they're very expensive, everybody. Because every time I do a Pokemon video, I get the same messages and patron stuff afterwards. And that is, I don't understand why this is expensive. I looked on TCG Player, and ladies and gentlemen, a pack fresh Mega Gyarados EX for the win, Steve. And typical, we have the little marks in the corners. Yep, see that? And there's our typical little factory marks right there. Not substantial, like far away you don't really see it. Well, you do on that. Beautiful, beautiful Mega Gyarados. And again, that's why the condition of these things are so tough. That's why people pay premiums for Pokemon. Even when you get the card, it's very difficult to get minties and 10s. Max Elixir and a Seismitoad. Absolutely awesome box opening there. So we ended this one 4, 5, 7 major hits right there, plus 3 breaks, plus a really cool full art reverse valid little trainer card there. I think it's pretty good. That's 11 nice hits in 36 packs. Again, it's very difficult to get Minty or PSA, PCG, Beckett. You get 10s in anything. Old Pokemon is super duper difficult, and that is why the premiums are what they are. Even today, I mean, you guys just saw, like, I have had these packs in the bathroom for this long, and I've seen these, and as you guys see, even pack fresh. I think, let's check this one, the textured one. So there's a really nice textured one, beautiful centering and everything, and you have a little, so you can see a little white nick there, and overall, that's a really nice corner. Little tiny mark right there. So you get some little tiny marks. So this is going to grade your 995 reigns. It's like I said, that's why I'm telling you guys, it's so difficult to get perfect 10s in anything. So hope you guys learned something today. Again, Steve, thanks for being a very kind patron. I'll sleeve these up and all these things will head your way. And I know, the Pokemon world's crazy. And I'm going to tell you all the same thing I've been telling patrons and telling you for other videos. So if you're new here, if you want Rudy's advice, the older stuff is already super expensive. If you don't have a lot of cash flow, you're not in a stable life situation, be careful, don't get in debt. You can enjoy the hobby, but unless you can afford it, don't buy these high-end old things unless you can financially afford it and you're stable. As far as new Pokemon goes, Scarlet Violet is now all thumbs up and is accepted by the market. It was not accepted by the market for the first 1 to 2 years, or a year and a half, and now it is. If you want Rudy's advice, I would be focusing on any of the Scarlet Violets that is still cheap. I would not be going crazy on Surging Sparks for 130s, 40s, 50s down. Okay? I would not be going crazy on Twilight Masquerades Eyes Wide Shut for 170s, 180s, and 190s with shipping and taxes. I do not recommend that. Again, it doesn't mean they're not going to keep going, which they probably will over the next 5 years. But right now, you still have a little window of time for Scarlet Violet Base, SVO1, SVO4 for Paradox. I think Temporal? I don't know if Temporal Force, I think that one may already be moving. And honestly, even the new Stellar Crown, oh, Rudy, that wasn't nearly as good as Surging Sparks. Oh. Yeah, well, that's what your stepsister said last week. But guess what? Stellar Crown is still at what, 105, 110, 115 range? I would be looking at the things that haven't skyrocketed. The hype and the money is flowing like crazy Don't always just run and follow the hype train. Focus on some other things that are still maybe haven't been repriced fully yet. There's more opportunity and stuff like that. That's how I always feel. And again, you're talking to a guy who holds all the chilling rain and evolving skies, right? And, you know, go back in that history. Am I right? Everybody have a beautiful day. Thanks for watching. As always, enjoy the cards.